All right, hey guys. So today Amy and I are off to downtown New Orleans, and we are going to the Crescent City Classic Expo. We got to get our swag, we got to get our race gear. Anything else we got to get today?
Food.
Food. Sounds like a plan. Okay, so Crescent City Classic is, in my opinion, probably the premier 10K in the state of Louisiana, certainly in New Orleans. Race has been running over 40 years, and it draws a large crowd from around the country, anywhere from 18 to 20 plus thousand people running this race every year. It's usually held the Saturday right before Easter, so if you're ever a planner and you want to get out ahead and know when your schedule is, go ahead and look at the Crescent City Classic to be on the Saturday right before Easter. So the race starts downtown New Orleans, right next to the Superdome on Poydras, and then you circle out towards the Mississippi River and then move out across the French Quarter through historic Jackson Square, very scenic part of the course, and then it moves out on Esplanade, and you go out to City Park. From City Park, you do the last mile or so inside the southern part of City Park and finish out around the New Orleans Museum of Art. So it's a very scenic course. There's a great after party, after fest. They recognize the top 500 runners. They get a limited edition print of that year's edition of the race. And it's a really good time. It's a great race. There's all the way from elite runners all the way down to joggers and beer milers, I guess you would say. So the race is a really great experience. I'd advise people in the running community, if you want to come down to New Orleans and get in on the Crescent City 10K, Crescent City Classic, come on and do that. It's a great time. So it is a windy day in New Orleans today, and we are here at downtown New Orleans at the Hyatt Regency for the Crescent City Classic Expo. So we're about to go on in, get a little swag, get some samples, and I guess we're going to get our race gear. Is that important?
Yes.
We're going to get our race gear, so time to execute the plan. And we found Amy's cup of coffee. A 40-foot tall community coffee cup. Just for her.
If only it had real coffee in it.
If only it did. Races. Typically, it's an opportunity for vendors to come out, connect with runners. There are sometimes charity vendors that are out there. But a lot of times you just get a lot of merch. People get subject to impulse buys at the last second. You need race gear, different things. Don't get me wrong, you're paying for the convenience more than you're paying for the object. You could probably get things a little bit cheaper online. A little bit of a look around and let you see some of the things that we're looking at here, some of the samples we're going to get. A lot of people do buy footwear discounted here at an expo, but little runner's tip, maybe don't go ahead and use that footwear the next day if you're running a race. You probably want to break it in first. Okay, off we go. Amy's showing us her shirt. You want to show us front and back? That's our Crescent City Classic taking place on April 20th, 2019. Got your typical sponsors and the crescent moon on the back. So looks like my wife's looking at shoes. Typical, typical, typical. Let me know if you see anything you like. Taking a splurge today?
I don't know yet.
So we just got done with the Crescent City Classic Expo. We got our bibs, we got our t-shirts, got a little bit of white beans. Amy got some coffee that she's really geeked up about. It's some iced coffee from Community. And it was a little bit of swag, so she is excited about that. So executed part of the plan, and I think it's time to go get a bite to eat, is it? Sounds like a plan. We stopped by Blaze Pizza, got a little donut knot action, and then we went half art lovers and half meat lover, I think it is. Meat eater, whatever it's called. What do you think?
I'm excited.
Ready to dare into this?
I'm hungry.
All right, that's the plan. Let's eat. So let's see how we did on our Blaze Pizza. Oh yeah, we definitely blazed the new trail today. How was it?
So good. It was yummy. The Art Lovers was really, really good. We got a Meat Lovers too, and that one was pretty good, but Art Lovers by far my favorite of the two. And the garlic knots were really yummy. They were so good.
I like the Meat Eater better. I think it had a lot of good flavors. I think and the salami, but definitely go with the oregano and the sea salt whenever you get the chance to come here. I got the blood orange lemonade, and that was very tasty. It was subtle. I was expecting it to be a little bit over the top with the blood orange, but it was actually pretty good. So, but you know what I hear right now? Yeah, I hear the fat lady singing. So I think our time here at Blaze is done. So we'll catch up with you guys in a little bit. Okay, so we are back home now. I know the fat lady sang on our day out in downtown New Orleans, but that's okay. Through the magic of vlogging, we're going to join you guys again in the morning because we do want to share more of our experience at the Crescent City Classic. So we're going to get some race footage tomorrow. We're going to get some of our prep in the morning. Enjoyed spending time with you guys today, but the next time you see us is going to be after I... Okay, good morning again, and we are in the car. We are just shy of 6 a.m.
So sleepy.
But we are getting ready to go to City Park so we can grab ourselves a little parking spot. We're going to catch a shuttle to the race start at Champion Square next to the Superdome, and then we'll check in with you guys when we are at the pre-race festivities looking for a place to go to the bathroom. You can't sleep. We're going there. Okay, so we just parked. We're getting ready to go catch the bus shuttle to get to the start. But before we do that, I want to share with you guys a little bit of information about our race gear and what we packed for today's race. So check that out, and we'll see you guys when we're at the pre-race festivities. To show you some of our race gear that we use. Those of y'all that are thinking about getting into running, just know that running is pretty low key when it comes to gear, and I want to show you just how minimal you can be. Need your race bib. These are our little hip pouches. That's so I can keep my cell phone from flopping around in my pocket whenever I run. Amy's going to have a visor. It is going to be a gorgeous day to help keep the sun out of her eyes. And running shoes. And that is the extent of the gear that we are bringing. So I just want to talk a little bit more about gear, and especially about your shoes. Shoes, you're probably going to want to splurge a little bit on and spend a little bit of money on running gear for your shoes because you want your feet to be taken care of. It's the only part of you that's going to touch the road, so you definitely want to make sure that you have good quality equipment when it comes to the miles out of your shoes. You want to make sure that you're able to feel comfortable in your shoes, so I would definitely recommend taking care of your feet and consider getting a good pair of shoes when you run. All right, so we are here at the Superdome, getting ready to go to our corrals. It's just after 6 o'clock, 7 o'clock, and the race starts at 8. So getting ready to move into race position. So we're really excited to get this race done. So see you guys in a little while. So we're about 13 minutes to race time, maybe a little bit less. People are going to the corrals. We're about to head there ourselves, just a little last second pit stop at the restroom, but we're going to have fun at this race. So check in with you guys in a little while. So let you see some of the course. So we are in our corral now. We are waiting for the race for them to call our corral, and then we are off and running. So the plan is to try to finish standing up. Keith here is going to try to PR today because that's what he does. So that's the plan.
And here comes the shot right there. Just beautiful, just beautiful. All right, guys, we gotta run.
All right, so we are in mile 4.
Well, almost to 4. Yeah.
We're almost to mile 4.
Finished mile 4.
So we are taking a little walk break, enjoying the scenery right here on Esplanade. Seen a lot of interesting sights this morning. Some things no child should ever see, adults should never see. So we are enjoying our morning. It is a beautiful day. A lot of people out on the course, a lot of people trying to PR. We're trying to get it done. That's the plan. Up toward Noma and the finish line. How you doing, Amy?
I'm here. Left calf is bothering me, but I'm good.
She made it. She's a trooper. He brought his own surf shots.
All right, guys, so we just finished the race. Amy says we came in with a sub 12-minute per mile pace.
Something like that.
I haven't done that in so long, I couldn't tell you what it feels like. But it was a great run, beautiful weather, great morning. We're going to go check out the Finish Fest now. So come join us. We got our banana. Time for some more.
So here we are at the Runner Fest, the big after party for the Crescent City Classic 10K. There are thousands of people here. There's some freebies, there's some free food. So we're gonna check it out, but just get a load of this scene. Time for some chiwis. Thank you.
Yes. Oh my goodness. Well, I wasn't going to stand on a chair.
This is what happens when you're slow. You never get the cookies.
Bless America.
That's my only incentive to run fast.
So we are heading out now from the Crescent City Classic Race Fest. What are your thoughts, babe?
I'm tired.
She's tired. She made it. She's a trooper. Ran on a calf that was really needed some nursing and a hamstring that was a little hurt in the hip. Just falling apart, but she's going to take some time off now. Scored some free food. Scored some pineapple juice, which is like, never had that before.
So good.
But we really had a good time. We appreciated sharing the experience with you all. And, oh man, fat lady singing on this one. So,
Time to go.
if you liked the video, please give us a thumbs up. And go ahead and subscribe to our channel, Fat Man with a Plan, and we will see you soon.